In the heart of the African wetlands, where the air is thick with humidity and life thrives in every ripple of the water, a dramatic story of survival unfolded one scorching afternoon. The marshland was calm at first, only the sounds of chirping birds and distant animal calls echoing across the plain. Beneath the surface, however, a storm of instincts and emotion was about to erupt, between a fierce mother crocodile and a helpless baby crocodile, locked in a life or death struggle that no one could have predicted. The mother crocodile, an enormous predator with years of dominance in her territory, was known for her ruthless defense of her nesting ground. Normally, a mother crocodile protects her young with incredible care, even carrying hatchlings gently in her mouth. But sometimes in the wild, instincts blur, and confusion turns deadly. On this day, something triggered her aggression. Perhaps it was the scent of another crocodile nearby or the stress of competition over space. Whatever the reason, she turned her rage toward a small baby crocodile, possibly one of her own or from another nest. With terrifying speed, she lunged and clamped her massive jaws around the tiny creature. The water exploded in a frenzy of bubbles and mud as the baby crocodile struggled to break free. Its high-pitched squeals echoed through the swamp, a sound rarely heard in such a brutal moment. The larger crocodile rolled and thrashed, her power unmatched. But just as the struggle seemed lost, an unexpected audience appeared, a herd of African buffalo approaching the riverbank to drink. Buffalo are known for their sharp senses and deep awareness of danger around them. The leader of the herd, a massive bull with thick horns, sensed that something unusual was happening near the water's edge. The entire herd paused, ears twitching, eyes focused on the violent commotion in the shallows. Normally, buffaloes avoid crocodiles at all costs. Yet, what they witnessed stirred their defensive instincts. The herd snorted and stomped, clearly unsettled by the splashing and the cries of distress. The dominant bull stepped forward, lowering his head as if preparing for battle. His hoofs dug into the wet ground, and the air filled with the deep rumble of his breath. Then, with astonishing courage, he charged straight toward the water. The impact of his heavy body sent waves crashing over the crocodile pair. Startled by the sudden assault, the mother crocodile loosened her grip for a split second. That moment of surprise changed everything. The baby crocodile, bleeding but still alive, used its last burst of strength to twist free and dart into a nearby patch of reeds. The herd didn't stop there. A few other buffalo followed the leader's charge, stomping near the shore and splashing their hooves in the water to drive away the predator. Their collective movement was loud and forceful, creating chaos that the crocodile did not want to face. Realizing she was outnumbered, the large reptile retreated into deeper water, disappearing beneath the surface. The tension slowly faded, leaving behind only ripples and muddy water where the struggle had taken place. The baby crocodile lay hidden among the reeds, too weak to move but still breathing. Its small chest rose and fell rapidly, its body trembling from the ordeal. The buffalo herd stayed close by for several minutes, their eyes scanning the river for any sign of renewed danger. Then, as the sun began to dip lower in the sky, they resumed drinking quietly, their earlier fury replaced by calm. The young crocodile remained in the shadows, safe for the first time in what felt like an eternity. As the golden light reflected off the surface of the water, the baby crocodile finally began to move again. It crawled deeper, into the reeds, away from the open river, where it could rest and recover. In that moment, it had no way of understanding that its life had been spared by the very creatures it might one day view as prey. Nature had written one of its most surprising stories, a tale of mercy born out of instinct and chaos. The wetlands grew quiet again as dusk settled in. The mother crocodile did not return, and the baby's faint movements disappeared into the thick cover of reeds. It had survived what should have been certain death. In the wild, survival often depends not on strength or size, but on pure chance, and on this extraordinary day, fate had chosen to give a baby crocodile another chance at life.